How are you all this morning? Did you enjoy last night? Did you enjoy it, mate? Come on. How are you all this morning, man? You good? Are you good? Are you ready for the day? Are you ready for the day? Are you ready for the day? Are you all ready for the day today? Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Oh, God.
You hungover? I don't really get hangovers, mate. Well, as you can tell. Good morning, everybody. How are you this fine morning? Are you good, y'all? What plan for today? Climb that fucking mountain. Climb the mountain, mate. That is the aim of the day today. Climb the mountain. Oh, god damn. I think it's going to be a warm day. Golf next week. Yeah, it's not warm out here, mate. This one's not warm. The other one's fucking warm. I'm back out tonight, mate. Some cocktails. I mean, some freaking cocktails and that, mate. Come on. Beer last night, cocktails tonight. Hey. Hey. It's not too a bad life, you know. What happens to a bad life, like? What's been going on YouTube then? Anything exciting? Have we done anything positive? Or is it all negative still? Is it all just negative? I mean, fuck me, how far are we? 4 days till Christmas? 5 days? 4 days till Christmas? Is it all negative still, folks? Is everybody being all weird and that still? Tittle-tattling? I mean, just about everybody else. Is that about the extent of it? Because I've not really been, I don't watch YouTube, do I? I'm just wondering. Same old shit, different day for you all, is it? People talking about other people because they've got nothing to talk about themselves. Is that kind of how it is? We're here till middle of January. Oh, man. Yeah, middle of January, mate. I've got loads of stuff to do over here. Loads. Morning. Good morning, morning, morning. Good morning, morning. Tony was pissed last night, mate. Tony was fucking pissed last night, mate.
Yeah, I feel bad.
Same time as it is there, bro.
Did proper fuck, I suppose, don't wake you.
Tony was being sick last night. I had my nephew the night before. Tony last night. It's that fucking Dorada Especial, mate. That's some Especial shit.
That is.
That's freaking lethal. I'm sure it's like 6.5%, you know.
It's like drinking that Skull Super or something.
Yes, hyper. Drunk and stoned, lad. Nothing wrong with being drunk and stoned, kid. Oh, I'm fine, William. Bill? Bill, is that you? Fucking I ain't seen you for a while, mate. How are you? I have a few barquitos. What's that? All right, Bill. How you doing? I bet your head off yesterday, bro. I'll tell you straight. You're gonna have to get used to how I am now, bro. I couldn't give a shit, Bill. I swear. If you say something I don't like, I'll just take the fuck off. That's what I'm like, bro. I'm not joking with you, Bill. I'm ruthless now, mate. Not in a bad way, neither. Just a very dismissive way. I don't deal with nobody giving me any shit no more. Do you know what I mean? That's just how I am. Especially when it comes to my fucking relationship. It's my relationship. Do you know what I mean? So anybody says anything to me that I don't like, everybody will get the same response. Fuck off. It's just how I am. Dismissive as fuck, bruv. So that's just how I am. So if I bit your head off yesterday, Bill, that would have been because you said something that I was like, it's none of your business. Kind of. So whatever you said, bro, it would have been that, definitely. But what did you say? I mean, I am different now, Bill. You will have to get used to the new me, mate, because I'm totally fucking different now. I couldn't give a fuck. You'll find out from watching me, bro. I couldn't give a fuck, bro. I don't care who likes me and who doesn't like me, Bill. I don't care. I'm past that. Couldn't give a shit. Don't care, bro. You'll get that gist from me when you watch. I just couldn't give a fuck. Don't even care about views and clicks no more. Don't even fucking give a shit. I know this is my job, but I get enough of them. Do you know what I mean? I don't need the extra 1, 2, 3, or even 50. That's just the way I am now, bro. YouTube, I'm like very dismissive of. Any app, to be honest, I'm very dismissive of anybody who gives me any kind of shit. Unless you've got nothing nice to say. My advice to everybody is not to say anything at all to me. Because I'll just fucking turn on you. I'll just be like, shut the fuck up. I swear to God, that's exactly how I get, bro. And I just don't care. I just do not give a fuck. Because I'm not like that with anybody who's nice. Nice people still get the nice me, man. I just give the energy back to people that they're putting at me. I rebounded already back at you. So I would imagine you yesterday, knowing you would have been talking about spend time with Tony, blah, 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 blah. Don't be on the camera, blah. I spend time with my wife whenever I want to spend time with my wife, and I spend a lot more time with my wife than I do on camera. So if that's what you were saying, yeah, I would have been dismissive. Because then that's my relationship. No fucker else is right. She's very happy. That's all that matters. I always say this, worry about your own fucking wife. Don't worry about mine. Mine's fine. And we're doing the podcast. Well, I'm on holiday, bro, so probably not on holiday. It's the Kimber. Well, it wouldn't have been about golf. Because we're not really talking about, I ain't really spoke about golf since I've been here. So what did I bite your head off for then, Bill? What did I actually bite your head off for? Yes, Kieran, respect. The proposed dates for my business chat on Facebook. I don't have a business chat on Facebook, bro. I don't even use Facebook. So that's not me you're contacting there, son. Bro, I don't even use Facebook. At all. I don't even use it. Like, I mean, when I say I don't use it at all. I have Facebook from years ago, but I don't fucking use it. So if you're contacting me there, you ain't going to get hold of me there, mate. To the Radmeister. You mean to you, Rads? The fucking Radmeister. The fuck, bro? What kind of name is that? Morning, though, Rads. Instagram to get hold of me, mate. You won't get hold of me on Facebook. I can guarantee you that one. No, Rads. Just Rads is better. Fucking Radmeister. You sound like you're at a fucking... Oh, I can't remember. But a film, anyway. I can't remember what it is, Rads. My Instagram _ the real Danny _. But I won't be on Instagram when I'm here. Instagram's on my iPhone. I think I've got 3 phones, bro. I've got this one, which is what I do all my like YouTube stuff on and fucking TikTok stuff on. Then I've got my other private phone, which is another Samsung, same as this one. And I've got my iPhone, which is what I do Instagram on. So, but my iPhone, I won't be doing Instagram while I'm on holiday. There'll probably people who want cameos off me, mate, but I warned them. I did loads before I came. And I told everybody, man, that once I come on holiday, you ain't getting no cameos off me. I'm on fucking holiday. Have a good day at the gym, Bill. We are loving the holiday. Yeah, so I have 3 numbers, me. And getting hold of me on my private number is not exactly the easiest thing. I'll tell you that straight, because it's private. You only get that number if I trust you. And I've known you a while, and you know we were all right, and then you might get that number.
I think it's going to be nice today.
It is. I can sense it.
And you can see the snow on the mountain now, look.
Can you? Oh no! Check this out. Oh shit! You can see the top of Mount Teide. Check this out. So the snow on the mountain, look. That's Mount Teide, that is. That's the top of that volcano. You can see it today. You can actually see the top of the volcano. Look at that snow up there, man. Mad that, isn't it? Oh, it's actual proper snow. Like that is covered in snow there. But yeah, that's the top of the volcano. It's mad that, isn't it? A red hot place like Tenerife, and it is fucking hot, yeah, all year round. It's hot all year round, but you've still got snow at the top of the fucking mountain. And it's always got snow at the top of the fucking mountain. I mean, it's mad, isn't it, that? This is Tenerife, bro. That's an active volcano, that, you know. It's not dormant. That's an active volcano, that. Not that it's erupted for a long time, but yeah, it's an active volcano, man. Obviously, altitude, it's cold up there. It's right in the clouds, that. Usually you can't even see it because it's above the clouds, but you can today. Obviously, I know altitude, it's very, very cold up there. I do realise this. I'm not stupid, but I still think it's fucking mad how Tenerife is such a hot place, but you've still got snow up on the fucking top of the mountain. That's how high it is. Because obviously you got snow up there. Yeah, I should have maybe. I ain't got a drone, you know. Mad that, isn't it? Have you make me a cup of tea, please? I'll myself do it when I'm going to go out the front. Because it's just nice right there, isn't it? Is that, yeah? I just prefer that one to this one. So you're different out here, mate. It's just colder. This is just generally way colder than the balcony, isn't it? Arc Emperor incoming on the mountain. Yeah, it does look like, yeah. It's colder out here on this balcony to what it is on the big one at the front. There's got two in it. I mean, this is not a small balcony. It's still pretty big, but compared to that other one, mate, it's totally different. Like when I walk out the front one in a minute, right, the temperature will just change. It's mad from one side of the building to the other. But it's because this side doesn't get no sun. That side gets all the sun. I think you're really misunderstood, and I want. You got 8 million viewers. You've got 8 million viewers, bro. Well, I suppose you'll have to send me your channel then, won't you? And I'll check your channel out and what you talk about and who you are and stuff. But 8 million viewers, bro. Really? Really? Well, fair play if you have. Sammy, we'll have a good day. Climbing the mountain today. I don't know if Tony's coming with me, but I'm climbing Red Mountain today. With you all. But I don't know if Tony's coming with me. Yeah, I would imagine so, Sidders. I would imagine so. Yeah, I would imagine so, Sidders. It'd be very, 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 very strange for somebody who's having 8 million views to come onto my channel. I mean, but we'll see what he sends me on Instagram, won't we? We'll see. Yeah. But yeah, probably. Probably. I would imagine so. It's Mount Teide, yeah. Yeah, but you've got to understand that in the UK, in my house, it was fucking hot, bruv. I had all the heating on and shit. So I wasn't sat outside in vests, was I? And when you saw me running, I was in fucking hoodie, mate, thick hoodie, because it was cold as shit. Yeah, I mean, so, yeah, in my house, I ain't got no heating on here, mate. And it's very early in the morning. The sun hasn't even really come out yet. It's not really come out yet. It's just coming out. It's light. Yeah, but it's not come out yet. When the sun comes out, it'll warm up. But this balcony is just, it's in the shade, bro. This balcony has it doesn't get no sun, really. So it's not warm out here. It's a lot warmer out the front. Merry Christmas. Yeah, Las Americas is bad now, but it's the one place I'll never go. I've been there a couple of times. I went there last Christmas with Tony, and we didn't like the place. It was just weird and booky as fuck, full of cokeheads in it. And when you're not a cokehead yourself, so Joe, when you're not on sniff, and everybody else is, yeah, it's just a weird environment. Because when you're on sniff, you're genuinely weird. You know what I mean? You think weird, you act weird, you're just weird. You're not you. You're not a normal person when you're on sniff. Yeah, that's what I've found with people anyway. They're just never normal. Do you know what I mean? So it's just like, when you're surrounded by proper people sniffed off the box, bro, and then bare drug dealers all over the place selling the stuff, and they're everywhere. They're every 50 fucking meters, bro. I'm not gassing. In Los Americas, bro, you want sniff, they're every 50 fucking meters. Gangs of them. It's just not safe. In my opinion, in all the places I've been in the world, and I've been some fucking places, man, and I ain't never been nowhere as booky as that place. No joke. And I've been some places. Don't forget, I've been in Birmingham town centre a lot in my life, in some back alleys, some booky back alleys, man. You know what I mean? I used to spend a lot of time in Handsworth, and that's booky as fuck. Do you know what I mean? But nowhere near as booky as Los Americas, bro. Because you don't have groups of drug dealers every 50 meters with knives and all sorts, ballied up and all sorts, bro. You don't get that. You don't get that anywhere else on this island. You only get it on Veronica's Strip in Los Americas. That's the only place you see that any of that behavior anywhere on this island. It's horrible. It stinks. It's dirty. It's full of bare Brits who are off their head on sniff. Every Brit is. When I went down there in July, we only walked to McDonald's. We didn't even go out in Veronica's. We just walked through Veronica's to McDonald's, yeah? Because we were starving, mate. Right? So it was like 1 o'clock in the morning. So we just walked through Veronica's, and I took pictures with hundreds of people, and every single person was, yeah, Danji, can I have a picture? Yeah, bro, I love you. Yeah, bro, I love you, bro. Yeah. Next person. Danny, can I have a picture? I love you, Danny. Every fucking person, male or female, mate. I went into McDonald's, yeah, and the whole of McDonald's knew me, so they all started chanting my name. And this is what it looked like when I looked around. I'm looking around, laughing my tits off, right? Because this is just funny as fuck. You've got a group of like 20 lads going, Danny G! Danny G! Do you want some sniff? Do you want some sniff? I got some powerful stuff. You want some sniff, Danny G? Do you want some sniff? Danny G! And I'm like, I'm stood there and I'm like, what the where am I? Like, where am I? Fuck me, bruv. So no, Los Americas is not a place to go. Not unless you want to take loads of sniff. If you want to be around loads of sniff heads and loads of drug dealers, then go to Veronica's. If you want the possibility of getting knifed and robbed, go to Los fucking Americas. I've been there, and it stinks. And when I say it stinks, it fucking stinks, bruv. Mans need to fucking empty them bins, man. What the fuck? It absolutely reeks, man. Of piss and shit. Nowhere else on the island does. Do you know that? There's nowhere else on this, and I've been everywhere. There is nowhere else on the entire island of Tenerife that is anything like that place. Everywhere else is nice. Even a mile down the fucking road, mate, in Costa Rica, it's lovely. It's a lovely environment. It doesn't stink. Do you know what I mean? You ain't got fucking cokeheads everywhere. You don't have drug dealers everywhere. You go to Los Cristianos, a mile the other way. Yeah? Nah, none of that shit. None of it, bro. It's totally different. You come here, I mean, you don't get none of that here. It's only in one place. Just one. But last night, when I was at that bar down there, now bear in mind, it was quiet down there, right? You know it was. There was about fucking 30 people in that bar. Quiet place. I saw coppers walking around. I went to Veronica's, and this is things that I notice. I always notice these things. So this is, when we went to Veronica's, me and Tony, we was there for 5 hours. And in 5 hours, I did not see one copper in the most booky place on the island. Not one copper patrolling. Not one. Drug dealers, gangs of them everywhere. And I could tell there was ballied up and knifed up. I could tell. I'm not stupid. Do you know what I mean, right? But no coppers. Now that tells you everything you need to fucking know, I think. You got a quiet place like this where there's no trouble and there's coppers patrolling all over the place. You go to the most wildest, unsafe place on this island and there's not one copper. What does that tell you? Now it's the bins, bro. It's the fucking bins. That's what it is in Los Americas. They've got bins lining the streets and they're full. So it's basically rotten rubbish you can smell. It's like a rotten rubbish smell. It stinks, bro. I didn't watch. Who won? Did Andrew Tate win? So I said he would. Did Tate win last night? We are away for Xmas, yeah. Tate got beat. Did he? No way. That has surprised me. That has proper surprised me. Did he get beat on points or knocked out? Lost on points. It went all the way. That's surprising that it went all the way. It was all hugging. What? Oh, well, that surprised the shit out of me, that has. That has surprised the shit out of me, mate. That's really surprised me. It really has. I thought it would be a bang fest. That's what I thought. I thought Tate would go in and the other lad would go in and it would be a bang fest. And I thought, watching them both, I thought Tate's got heavier hands. Do you know what I mean? So I literally thought it was just going to be an actual war, like. Obviously not. So, if it was a hug fest, no wonder he lost on points. You can't score points when you're hugging someone. You don't get points for hugging, do you? So it was absolutely pathetic, was it? From both geezers. Waste. I mean, I'm not saying I'm not like a Tate fan or anything, but I have seen him use his hands before, and I thought, well, he looks like he's got decent hands, but there you go, looks can be deceiving, I suppose. I mean, he's not fast or anything, is he? But, you know, you can't score. You can't score when you're hugging. You know, you just can't, you can't score when you're hugging each other. Surely you have to be punching each other to be able to score them points. Well, they probably both got paid a fortune for it though, so they have. They got paid, they earned the money, they went in there and they had a good hugging match. I mean, maybe they wanted to see which one could hug the most. Maybe they wanted to see which one had the best hug. You know what I mean? The best one, who had the best hug. Maybe that's what the points was on. Who had the best hug? I mean, which one of us? Fucking hell. I ain't gonna watch it then. I didn't watch it because I was with the wife in it, so I'm not gonna watch it then, mate. I'm being serious, I'm not watching it. It was a good fest, no point. I did watch the AJ fight, I thought that was good, to be honest. If you come out, I've got the keys. I just had to switch to the different internet. Yeah, I'll check it. Sun comes up like over here. But these clouds will clear. Once these clouds clear, it'll be hot as shit. Yeah, it's a nice sky, innit? Do you know what I never see here? This is no joke. I never see chemtrails. Do you know that? Like, I never see chemtrails. And bear in mind the airport's at the back. Do you know what I mean? Right, so obviously, I mean, I never see any chemtrails in this sky, you know. Ever. Like, I don't think they do that shit here. Bro, you seen that Scotty versus Rory teams? No, I'll have to check it out. It is shoot. Yeah, chemtrails are fucking... What are chemtrails? It's like when you see the lines in the sky that come out of the back of planes, and no, it's got nothing to do with the fucking... with the exhaust fumes. It has not got nothing to do with that. They are actually spraying something into the sky. Whenever you see them chemtrails, they are actually spraying something into the sky. There's lots of things, lots of theories on what they're spraying, but they're definitely spraying something into the fucking sky, mate. 100%. Because like I said, the airport's behind me, and there's no fucking chemtrails ever in this sky. And the airport's behind me, for fuck's sake. Do you know what I mean? I don't know what they're spraying up there, but they're spraying something up there. There's lots of theories on what it is. It could be fucking anything. They could literally be spraying disease onto your head. We want you to get the flu, so you have the flu jab. So we'll spray it into the air and it'll drop on top of you and you'll breathe it all in and then you'll get the flu jab because you'll all have flu. So I don't know, that's just me talking. That's not what I believe. I'm just saying it's just an example. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. Trust me, chemtrails don't exist like that, bro. That's not got nothing to do with that, bro. It's got nothing to do with that, brother. Trust me. Them chemtrails are definitely something coming out the back of a plane that shouldn't be in the air. Don't actually know what they are. I ain't got a fucking clue. There could be something good for you for all I know. Maybe something good for the atmosphere. I don't know, bro. I ain't got a clue. Nobody knows. I've heard of cloud seeding, yeah. That's probably what we're doing in the UK. But, you know, to change the weather patterns or whatever. I don't know. But in my opinion, it's fucking not good to mess with stuff like that, bro. It's like HARP, innit? Some people know what HARP is, some people don't. HARP is something in America. It's a big, like, it's loads of electrical masts. And they fire a certain, like, electrical current into the air. And by doing that, they can literally control the weather to a certain degree. Now, that was built in, what, the 80s, I think, wasn't it? HARP was built in the 80s. So imagine what they can do now. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I don't think you should be fucking with shit like that. You know what I mean? Because, like, the Earth regulates itself. It regulates its own weather. It has its own weather. It has its, you know, it rains when it wants to rain. And you don't want to fuck about with that. Because then you'll cause droughts everywhere. And, you know, weather patterns will be fucked up. And if the weather patterns are fucked up, you'll cause tsunamis, fucking hell, earthquakes, the lot, man. I'm telling you. Silver ions make it rain. Yeah, leave Mother Nature alone. That's my opinion. Leave it alone. Don't fuck about with Mother Nature. Because eventually Mother Nature will go, fuck off and fuck about with you. And there's no tank or fucking nuclear bomb that we have that is as powerful as an earthquake, causing tsunamis and fucking volcanoes to erupt. There is no power that we hold on this planet that is that powerful. Where, you know, tectonic plates can move and cause supervolcanoes like fucking Yellowstone Park to go off, which changed the whole Earth. Do you know what I mean? Like, we don't have that power. We can't move continents, but the Earth can. The Earth can move continents. Listen, the Earth used to be one supercontinent called Pangaea. And there's loads, Gondwana. Do you know what I mean? Gondwana was how the Earth was. You can type this into Google, you'll see how the Earth used to be. Gondwana, and then obviously Pangaea. Yeah, there is loads of different iterations of how the Earth was. So there was all together. I mean, you can see it anyway. If you look at all the continents on the Earth, most of them, you can fit them together like a jigsaw puzzle. And that's because at one point there was together. That's where the American Indians come from. The American Indians come from walking over the land bridge that used to connect Canada to Europe. Because there used to be a land bridge. You used to be able to literally walk from Canada to Europe. That's when the sea level was low. But after, I mean, for us, 12,500 years ago was our thing that raised the sea level, which was the Younger Dryas. And that happened 12,500 years ago. Massive flood. Oh, it is, yeah. They're splitting away. The continents were very different when the dinosaurs were here, but obviously the meteorite that wiped out the dinosaurs, the impact, nobody really understands neither the impact. I mean, the Younger Dryas was a bigger impact, you know, because it was smaller, but comets travel at about 40 times the speed of a meteorite. So people think that meteorites are the biggest problem. No, they're not. Comets are. Comets hit the Earth, they are way more dangerous to planet Earth than a meteorite. No joke, and they don't even have to be as big because they're traveling so much faster. So the kinetic energy when they hit the Earth is so much greater. I'm telling you, so many more megatons is released when a comet hits because they travel so much faster than a meteorite. It's mad the shit I know, isn't it? I don't know how I know all this stuff, you know, I just do. I just do, folks. If Yellowstone ever goes off, you're fucked. If Yellowstone National Park goes off, mate, you are fucking fucked. I'm telling you. You're dead. You're all dead. We're all dead. It'll blanket the sky. Photosynthesis will be cut down because there'll be hardly any sunlight coming through. So loads of plant life will die, which will mean that loads of the food chain will die. And it'll become very hard. It'll be like a really hard period of probably 100 years. That's probably what it'll take for the ozone to clear itself. 100 fucking years, man. That'll be 100 years of Mad Max world. No, Seesaw, you know we can grow with hydroponics, but you know yourself, like, you can't, it's the infrastructure underground that would have to be built, isn't it? We haven't got it there. We haven't got infrastructure like masses of acres and acres and hectares of fields, bro. So, I mean, that's the problem, innit? We produce food on such a big scale that we need hectares for it. And we do need natural sunlight for so much of it. Yes, we can grow under, you know, hydroponics and fucking lights like that. Yeah, of course we can. But think of them fucking huge scale. And then you've got to be able to power it. Do you know what I mean? Well, some places in the world now we have power issues, right? And we grow most of our stuff outside. Imagine if we had to take that underground and power it all. There's no way you'd be able to power it, bro. There's no way. Food would become scarce. I would be fucked if Yellowstone went off, yeah. Fucked. You've got to understand, man, if Yellowstone goes off, it's a supervolcano, it's a super caldera, which basically means that all the mountains that you see surrounding Yellowstone Park, they are like the top of a cup, yeah, and in the middle is the volcano. The whole of Yellowstone Park is, you're walking on lava. Get that into your head. Think how big Yellowstone is. And the whole of the flat part of the park is fucking lava. That is the volcano. And somebody find the dimensions of Yellowstone for me, please, and tell me how big, right, the actual Yellowstone Park is, right, and then you'll get an idea, because you know what a volcano looks like. When you look into it, and you can see the lava, yeah, well, imagine looking into a volcano, and the lava is 30. How big is Yellowstone? How big is it? It's massive, isn't it? How fucking big is it? $2.2 million acres. So that 2.2 million acres is all lava. It's all lava. So imagine looking down at 2.2 million acres of lava. That's how big it is. It's just people don't realise that. They think it's a normal volcano like Vesuvius or something. No, it's not. Vesuvius, the top of that volcano is about, I think it's like maybe a couple of 100 metres across. Do you know what I mean? A couple of 100 metres. This is fucking 2.2 million acres. And that's the lava. Fucking hell, imagine that erupting. Jesus Christ. There's a few of them, you know. There's one by Indonesia in the ocean. You know that? There's another super caldera by Indonesia in the ocean. But it's underground, it's in the ocean. But it's just like Yellowstone. There's a few of them on the planet. And any of them go off, and we're all fucked. Any one of them. Doesn't matter which one, trust me. That's an active volcano behind me. If that went off, I mean, I'd be pretty fucked. You know what I mean? Well, I wouldn't, because I'm not daft. I swear to God, I'd be straight out in that fucking sea, mate. I swear to God, no fucking about. I'm not trying to hide in a building. Are you mad? No. Me and Tony are going swimming for a long time. If that shit erupts, brother, I'm just going to run past the supermarket, grab loads of floaty shit, and me and Tony are going in the fucking ocean, mate. And we're going to sit in the ocean far out and watch it all happen until it stops. I'm telling you now, I'm not joking with you. That's the safest place that you can be, man, in that ocean. 3,400 square miles. Now that's a big volcano, innit? So what I'm trying to explain to you is, so that 3,400 miles is the flat of the volcano, and around the edge of it, the mountains that are around Yellowstone, that is like the top of the volcano. But as you look down onto Yellowstone, that 3,400 square miles is inside the volcano. That's where all the lava is. And you know that erupts, I think, every 6,000 years, 7,000 years, and we're due an eruption. You know that? We're due, Yellowstone is due to go off. It actually goes off every so often on the planet. And I think we're overdue. Bit scary that, you know, but if you Google it, you might find I'm right. I think we're overdue, you know. Oh, it would. Oh, bro, it would blanket the sky, all the volcanoes, earthquakes, tsunamis, the fucking lot, mate. That goes off, mate. It's just, the whole planet is fucked. Yeah, it's a ridiculous amount of force, bro. And people don't realise that when they're camping on Yellowstone, they're camping on top of on top of a volcano. They're camping on top of lava, bro. Old G Faithful, you know that spout? Yeah, that is like a vent. That's a vent that keeps it stable. That there's a few of them. There's not just that one. There's a few vents like that, but that's just like the biggest, most known one, and that's what keeps it stable. Once that, you know, that Old G Faithful fucking water spout. Well, that's what I'm on about. Yeah, that red hot water spout, because it is red hot, right? That, if that becomes irregular or stops going, yeah, if it stops, right, you're fucked, because that means the pressure is building now inside. It's building, and that's what'll make it go off. It's when the vents become irregular in their activity. That's when you want to shit yourself, because it's those vents that stop the pressure from building up, that stop it exploding. No joke. I know a bit about this shit, man. Yes, Sammy, I'm glad you're enjoying it. It will be nighttime, yeah, for decades, bro. About 100 years, a lot of scientists reckon, if it went off, that we'd be blanketed. The sky would be blanketed for 100 fucking years, bro. Minimum 50. Minimum 50 years. Minimum 50 years before the Earth sorts itself out. Imagine that, 50 years of hardly any sunlight. We need sunlight. I mean, luckily we can take vitamin D tablets, right? To subsidise it a little bit. But still, we need sunlight. Everything needs sunlight, man. Morning, Ruth. Now, shooter, type it in. I don't know how many years it is. Is it 6 to 7,000 or is it 60 to 70,000? It's one of those two time scales. Google it now, shoot, and give me the numbers. Because I have so many numbers in my head, right? But I'm sure we are overdue an eruption of Yellowstone. Just type that in. How often does Yellowstone erupt? Give me that number. I'm sure it's 6 or 7,000 or 60 or 70,000, or it could be 600 to 700,000, because I've got so many numbers in my head. It's definitely those numbers though. I just know it. And, you know, and I just kind of know it, like, or I'm telling you, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, but we are overdue. I know, because I watched a thing about, I don't know, got to be a year ago now. Oh, is it 600 to 800,000? Right, okay. That makes more sense, because every 6 to 7,000 years, fucking it would have been just before the Egyptians, the last eruption, wouldn't it? I was thinking that when I was talking about it, I was like, but I knew that my numbers were kind of right. I knew it, bro. I needed more zeros. But I think we're overdue one, you know. If you Google that, if you Google it, I'm pretty sure we're overdue. Like, I'm sure we're over 600,000 years since the last one. Yes, Seesaw, coming out with the info, loving that shit. Yeah, with the most recent about 70,000 years ago. So how often is this fucker erupting then? Give me the numbers. Sammy says hi, bub. Says hi. Well, no. Well, yeah, a lot of us would starve. Yeah, to be honest. But, like, I think that a lot of people would survive, right? But you'd have to go underground, right? Obviously, you'd have to go underground, wouldn't you? Especially for the first fucking few years, because it'd be raining down fucking flame balls from the sky. It would be fucking raining fire and all sorts. So you wouldn't be able to survive outside, would you? Not a fucking chance. So we'd have to go underground, and we'd have to build masses of like greenhouses underground with artificial light. For that, you're going to need electrical power stations. You're going to need power. Well, in a cataclysm like that, it's all going to be fucked. And you've got to think as well, yeah, every nuclear power station worldwide, if that happens, is going to go off. So you're going to have Chernobyl all over the place. This is what I've said about nuclear power. People are like, it's so clean compared. There's other ways to power yourself, man. There's other ways. Nuclear power is dangerous in every form. If it goes off, you have Chernobyl. 1,000 fucking years, man. So, I mean, irradiated for 1,000 years. Because you can't think of another way to create power that won't earn you as much money. That's what it is. It's once the nuclear power station's built and it's running, yeah, yes, it does degrade, plutonium, uranium, whatever they're using. It does degrade over time, but it takes a fucking long time. So effectively, once it's running, it powers itself. And they can charge you. So they're just earning massive amounts of money. Because they don't actually have to, you know, put any fuel into it. The fuel source is there and it degrades over time, but we're talking a long fucking time. So they can use that fuel source for a long, long time. Yeah, but that doesn't benefit us. That benefits the rich. There is other ways to power this earth. I've said this before. Do you know that people talk about burning fossil fuels to power the planet? Makes me laugh. Makes me fucking giggle that. Do you know, you can pump as much carbon as you want into that atmosphere if you've got the plant life and the green plankton in the sea to turn it into fucking oxygen. We know how this works. We all know how photosynthesis works, right? And they try and make us believe that by pumping carbon into the atmosphere, do you know when the dinosaurs were around? Yeah? No gas. When the dinosaurs were around, there was that much active volcanoes going off on the planet at that time. Yeah? The amount of carbon being pumped in was more than we ever could. They didn't have a problem with oxygen though, did they? Actually, they had more oxygen in the air than what we've got. They had around about 40%. We've got 21%. Well, why is that? Why has the oxygen dropped over years and years? Infrastructure, cutting down trees, cutting down plants. That's what it is. cutting down the rainforest, destroying the ocean, destroying all the coral reefs, destroying all the infrastructure of the planet. Basically, that's what's happening, right? Cutting down, I mean, I thought it was a football field a day. It's a football field a fucking hour. They're cutting down the rainforest. It's the lungs of the planet, mate. It's the lungs of the planet. That's the problem. That's what will cause global warming. Nothing else. Just the fact that you're cutting out the lungs. The planet can't breathe. Oh, she'll be back in. She's just come out to hang washing out, mate. She'll be getting herself in the shower, I would imagine. Human greed is the problem. I agree. You have to golf, have a really good day, bro. Enjoy swinging that club. Shooter, yeah, but do you know something? When you chop down a tree that's 500 years old and you plant a sapling, it'll take 500 years for that tree to get back to where it was. You can't do that, bro. You can't. Bro, do you know something? You know hemp? We used to make hemp paper. We can make hemp paper now. We can plant crops that every 3 months, right, we can use for paper. Hemp, bro. Tweed, bro. Why are we not using that? Why? Why are we chopping down trees that are 500 years old? We don't need to. We don't need to. We can find ulterior means, bro. Of course we can. We can find way different means. We're not selectively chopping down trees. We're just clearing vast swaths of them, bro. They should leave the old ones alone. They should leave the old forests alone as well. Sherwood Forest in England used to cover from one side to the other, basically. It was huge, bro. Now, obviously, I drive to Doncaster all the time. There's no Sherwood Forest left. There's a few trees here, and a few trees there, and a few trees there. Hemp was outlawed by America. Do you know why? Do you know why they made it the demon weed? Because there was a man at the time who owned loads of forests, and he had a contract with the government to chop down all his trees and use it for paper. And so they demonised hemp, so that people would not want them to make hemp paper, so they could chop down all these fucking forests for this bloke, and the government and him could earn bare fucking money. And that's what it was over. Same with Nikola Tesla, though, who created wireless electricity. Do you know what I mean? But no, that wireless, you can't charge for it. Once you've got all the fucking systems set up, it's wireless. It pulls it from the ether, pulls it from the air. Do you know what I mean? You can't charge for that. You can for wired, though. Wired electricity creates what? Infrastructure. Creates jobs. You can charge for it. Once people know the technology to pull electricity from the air, why would anybody have electrical wires? You wouldn't, would you? You wouldn't fucking need them. Demonised, though. Tesla was demonised and made to look like a fucking fool and made out to be a fucking dumb cunt and didn't know nothing. Nobody would fund him. Nobody would go near him. Why? Because on the other side, somebody had figured out, right, how to use this electricity through wires. Oh, we can charge for that. Water-powered car engine. End of 1950s. Yeah, a man made a fucking engine that ran on pure water. He fucking went for an interview with the government to show them his plans. And he died. And his plans went missing. We don't have a car engine that runs on water, do we? No, we have one that runs on petrol and diesel, because you can charge for it. What's the point in mining oil if you're going to turn it into petrol and diesel? What's the fucking point? What's the point in having these billions of barrels of oil that we've got stored up if we can just run it on water? No, think about the money. Fuck the planet. They do. They do walk. We've made over 1,000 species extinct. I can't remember the exact number. It's over 1,000 species on this planet that humans have made extinct since we've been here. I can't remember the exact number, man. Species, that is. Don't forget, we're a species. We're one species on this planet, right? We've done 1,000 of them. Whether it be through hunting them to extinction or destroying the habitat so they can't live no more. No matter which way we've done it, we've made so many species extinct on this planet. We're a virus, mate. Truly. Oh, yeah. Hemp paper was used for the whole entirety of man until somebody had forests to chop down, walk, to earn loads of money off fucking paper. Ultimately, that's what it was, bro. Some American chavvy. You can find all this information out. I can't give too many names out. Just research what I'm talking about, and you'll get to what I'm talking about, and you'll be like, fucking hell, Danny. Wow. I'll be like, yeah, wow. I've got loads of forests. We can earn loads of money if we chop down all my trees. So we'll demonise weed. That's what they did. That's why weed became so demonised, and it's to this day. That's the reason why. That's where it started. That's where the demonising of weed started. And it started way before 1970, bro. Started way before 1970. Over here, it's mad, because over here, I'm going to tell you something now. Here, a lot of the food, well, all of the food is just much better, you know. It really is. Everything here is healthier than in England. Everything. Mad that, isn't it? I don't understand why, but it is. I mean, obviously, we're in a nice place and that, but everything here is healthier than fucking England. Work that one out. Right then, folks. I'm off because I'm going to go and have a shower, spend a bit of time with Tony, have something to eat. And then I'm going up that fucking mountain. I'll see you all in a bit, innit? Peace.